Rise and shine, my blossoming beauties. It is I, Rosemary Thornybush, and welcome to the 5th and final part of the Lords of the Village makeup series. Finally, we're going to be finishing it off with the queen herself, Mother Miranda. So if you want to know how to get this Mother Miranda inspired look, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to take my primer. This is my new primer by Rimmel. I don't know how to pronounce that, or no, remember what it's called. I just got it. This is my first time using it, so yeah. But I'm just going to rub that all over my face and then rub it in. Next, I'm going to take my foundation, and I'm going to put several squirts on my beauty blender, and then I'm just going to dot it all over my face, as well as taking, another, wait, fuck, what did I do? I'm going to take one drop, and then another squirt, and then just put it on my neck as well, and then blend that all together. Also, I just need to mention, if you see me like laughing or smiling throughout the video, it's because I was watching a podcast while filming this. It was The Messy Pod by Mac Does It and Mike MGTV. They're really funny guys, so go check them out if you can, if you want to. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just dabbing all over my face and blending in my foundation. Next, I'm going to take my concealer. This is my new concealer. So I'm going to just swish that all over my face, and not my face, but put it under my eyes and my eye bags, as well as put some on my nose, and then just put it on several areas of my face to cover up freckles and all that. And yes, I did forget to do the strokes on above of my forehead, I know. Then I'll just get my beauty blender and then blend it in. Next, I'm going to take my my powder foundation. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that as my setting spray, my setting powder, and then just rub it all in. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this isn't the concealer part. That isn't actually new. I used it before in my Carl Heisenberg video. I forgot. I'm actually filming this like the second day before this is meant to come out because I've been busy. Yeah, now I'm going to start doing my eyes. So I'm going to take my eye primer, and it's Revolution. And I'm just going to swish it on my eyes, and then taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend it all in. Okay, like, I've been drinking alright, and it's like, and I'm tired as well, so yeah, that's why I'm like not organized. I mean, I'm not really organized anyway, so like, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go into my Magnifier's eyeshadow palette, and taking that black shade and using an angled brush, I'm going to use that to start drawing on the winged eyeshadow. So just sort of pat down like each section of it, and then gradually as you go up, so like pat down, so yeah, just pat on it and gradually get up instead of dragging it out like normal. Then start connecting it to the edge of your eyelids, and then sort of like connect it and make it thicker if you need to. Now I'm going to go into that brown shade, and using a fluffier brush, I'm going to use that and just apply that to the edge of my eyelids and blend that with the black. Now I'll go into my Film the Heat palette, and taking that brown shade, I'm going to blend that with the other shade of brown, as well as applying it with the black as well and putting that with it. Now I'm going to go into that brown shade in my Magnify palette and sort of apply that closer to the eyelids. Now I'll go into my Lumberland palette, taking that matte gold shade, I'm going to apply that to the center as well as the inner corners of my eyes. Then taking that metallic gold shade, I'm going to apply that to the center of my eyes. Then taking that metallic shade, that metallic nude shade, from my Feel the Heat palette, I'm going to blend that with the inner corner. Then taking that black shade again, I'm going to sort of cut the crease and apply it on the just slightly out of the regions, so it's using the same angle brush as before. Then taking that lighter shade, I'm going to just sort of like pack that onto the black just to give it a bit more, I don't know. Now I'm going to go into my eyeliner. So taking my eyeliner pencil, I'm going to use that to underline my eyes. Then going into my liquid eyeliner, I'm just going to apply a thin line just on the edge of the winged eyeshadow. So don't do it like too thick, just do it like a little wing. Then carefully apply a little point in between the inner corners. And just to try and make it a bit better, I'm going to just take some black eyeshadow and then using an angled brush to sort of fill it in. Now I'm going to take my eyelash curler, and I'm going to press down on the top lashes and roll them up slightly for a few seconds on each one. Then taking my mascara, I'm just going to sort of roll the wand on top of the apple lashes, and then for the lower lashes, I'm going to have them sitting on top of them and then just roll them down. Now go back into my Feel the Heat palette. I'm going to use that dark brown shade to fill in my brows. Then getting my blending brush as well as my beauty blender, I'm going to just fade it out. Now I'm going to go into my contour. So taking an angled fluffy brush, I'm going to do back and forward motions from the top of my earlobe, then the top of my ear down to the iris. Now I'm going to go into my highlight palette. Taking the lightest shade, I'm going to use swirling motions on the center of my nose and upward and downward strokes on the bridge of my nose. And taking the darkest shade in the palette, I'm going to use that on my chin. And then using the middle darkest shade, I'm going to use that on my cheeks. For my lips, I'm going to use a matte color. Then going into my gold lipstick, I'm going to apply that on the outer sections of my outer sections of my lips. Then I'll get my beauty blender and just sort of fade it out to blend it in more. Then I'll take my clear lip gloss and then just apply that all over my lips. Then I'll just get my setting spray and then the look will be complete. And you're done. Your Mother Miranda inspired look is now complete. So this concludes my Mother Miranda makeup tutorial, as well as concludes this year's season of Halloween makeup looks. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope to see you what I do for next year's Halloween.